Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? This is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. Yeah, first and foremost, happy 4th of July to everyone out there that's tuning in, checking me out. Happy 4th of July. Hope you out there enjoying yourself, having a good time, good vibe with your family, your loved ones, whoever, just having a good time. One thing I want you to keep in mind, please understand, be mindful, and understand that you may have to think for certain people that you may be around that may be in your circle, who you're dealing with. Keep in mind at times like this that you got to be mindful and that you must think. We understand you're trying to make it home to your family safe, you're trying to have a good night, you're trying to vibe out. You ain't trying to be nowhere other than where you need to be. Real talk. So with that being said, we're gonna get right into it. So I know everybody heard, a lot of people upset, mad, pissed off. I don't know, but it is what it is, and people's just upset. But that's just how life goes. That's just life. You're gonna have some people happy, and you're gonna have some people that's sad. So once again, Sean Combs Diddy was found guilty on two of the five charges, the two of the lesser charge, which carry a maximum of 10 years. Um, a lot of people upset. A lot of people wanted him to get life and all this extra stuff. They wanted this, they wanted that. Mad at the jurors for how they decided what they decided on, and that's crazy. That man's life was in the hands of 12 strangers, I would say, and they heard what the prosecution brought against him. And they heard what the defense said. And they made their decision. Personally, I'm also excuse me on that. I'm also heard uh, the sex trafficking part, to be honest. I didn't hear too much about the RICO and what they was talking about as far as the RICO go. I didn't hear too much about that. That came from, but yeah, we having a little technical difficulty, so let me switch this up. So hopefully everyone can hear me, but a lot of people was a little uptight about the situation and the outcome of the charges that was brought. We're gonna take it from the top because I don't know. There was little technical difficulties with the sound check and whatnot. So we're gonna go from the beginning. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Like and subscribe. This is SP Hustle Hard. Tune in. Thank you for checking in. It's a blessing. So I'm gonna get right to it. A lot of people's upset, in a frenzy, mad, TV all over, upset. But understand, there's going to be winners and losers on both sides. Somebody going to get what they want and somebody's not. Just like the election. Some people's happy, some people's sad. That's what it is. That's what it is. He had 12. He picked 12. They decided his fate, and that's what they gave him. They gave him guilty on 2 counts of prostitution to engage in sex, something like that, and not guilty on the rest of the charges, which was the more serious charges. A lot of people is uptight about that. They wanted to see him be guilty on all charges all across the board, and that's not what happened. What happened was what happened. And some people is in amazement, amazed that it happened like this and turned out like this, and thinking that it should have went this way, this is how it should have went. Everybody got an opinion on this and that, but only God can judge the situation. I'm sure the video was devastating of him beating Cassie in the hotel, that was crazy, hands down, hands down. But a lot of people also that I was seeing in my comments, they don't understand he wasn't on trial for domestic violence. He was on trial for RICO, fraud, some sex charges, sex trafficking, and all this other stuff. They didn't say nothing about domestic violence. And a lot of people saying the RICO, the reason why he was found not guilty on that was just something to hype the case up to make it look more than what it was. And that's what happened. That's what people are saying, amongst other things. But he was found guilty on 2 of the 5 charges, I think it was. He's looking at a maximum of 10 years. Who knows what he might get? 5 to 10, whatever. 10 max. Who knows? I'm not, I'm not the judge. Can't decide that, but people is upset about it. People is really upset. I can't understand why. And then when he tried to go, I can't understand why. Yeah, they got every right to be upset. I'm not gonna say that, but he tried to go in, put in for bail to be released while he wait for sentencing. They knocked that down. So a few people getting up there that's got lawsuits against him, talking about they fear for his life, their lives, and all this good stuff. Like they feel like their life is going to be in danger and all this and that. Come on, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Half of y'all wasn't even know. And me personally, I don't even believe y'all was victims. I just think you got yourself caught up in a situation, not thinking, he wasn't thinking. You stumble across knowing how to get a bag, so you press the lawsuit instead of going the other route, criminal route and all that. You just went for the bag, lawyered up, and chased him down for a bag, and so you're suing. That's what that is. A lot of you stood around for the money, gifts, trips, and fame. Period. I'm gonna call it how I see it. Yeah, that's it. Period. Yeah, that's what you did. You're not no victims. Please stop playing victim. Please, like, you was drugged, you was intoxicated. I'm not buying that. I'm not jacking that. You had time to walk away. You could have got out of that situation. You could have got out of that situation. And Cash, to my understanding, people was out, split up, and still ended up meeting up and hanging out, going back doing the same old. So please, miss me with the victim stuff. Why everybody got to be a victim, I don't understand. But to each his own. To each his own. If that's what you use to empower your base and what you believe, okay, fine and dandy. That's what's up. I ain't mad at you. I'm not. But me personally, I don't believe none of y'all was victims. None of y'all at all. Period. I don't believe none of y'all. I think y'all was with it. Period. I think y'all was with it. And yeah, that's my opinion. Y'all can agree to disagree. I'm cool with it. But I really believe that some of y'all was participants. Willing participants for the love of money. Again, for the love of money, for the love of fame, for the love of gifts, the trips, and just being in the man's presence. Period. But that's just my opinion and how I see it, and I see it like that. I'm outside today. Right now we're here in Maryland. Maryland, Myrtle Beach. I said Maryland. We in Myrtle Beach. Beautiful night. Beautiful outside. Humid. Mad humid. Tomorrow it's going down. Look forward to seeing the nice fireworks go off from my balcony. Good view of the beach. Positive. Nice view. We're gonna go check it out. Me and the kids, we outside having a good time. I'm here with y'all though. because they in the bed, they sleep. But I'm here with y'all, letting y'all know that my opinion is that I don't believe y'all was victims, because you're playing victims, and a lot of people is upset. Now, the part I don't like is people outside the court throwing baby all on themselves, all that. Hey, come on, man. Come on, come on, man. Like, all right, we get the picture. You happy, you feeling some type of way, you good. All that throwing the baby all on yourself and doing all that outside the court building, that's corny. That was real corny. Y'all didn't have to go to that extent. Or did y'all? I knew y'all was happy, but he's still going to do some time. He's not coming home. They denied the bail. They denied the bail because people called in, spoke to the judge like, yo, don't let him go, don't let him out. I feel he's going to kill me. He's going to send somebody for me. Man, come on. But I don't know. But that's just my opinion. My opinion. Real talk. That's my opinion. I think a lot of y'all just overboard with it, just drawing it out because some deep-rooted hate that transpired during the time you was with that man. So now this is the clear way y'all have when he's down to send them shots, to send all y'all have at him to get what you can get. And a lot of people out there, they just assuming. Most of the people assuming, claiming victims. I'm not saying he was wrong. He was extra super freaky. That's what I got out of the trial. He was super freak. That's what I got out of it. He was over the top. And the rest of y'all, I really believe y'all was just participants. You went along with it. Yeah, sure, you made to put this in, but when you came to, you still stuck around. You still stayed. I don't want to hear all that. Yeah, I was blackballed, this and all that. I couldn't get a job here. I couldn't this. No, so find another way. But you chose to go back to that. And so now you're upset and you're suing for a bag. That's what I get for it. That's what I get. But yeah, he was found guilty on 2 of the 5 charges, maximum 10 years. How much time he gonna get? That's up to the judge. I said at first that he was gonna get found guilty on one of the charges. Read the rest. He was 2. I was close, but the jury heard what they heard. They didn't hear no RICO, so that was scratched. They didn't hear no conspiracy, that was scratched. But the other one, that was scratched. The 3 main ones, they was trying to get them on. But they did present, to be honest, the prostitution and the sex trap, the sex workers that he had come through. I guess they proved that, and the jury felt like, they proved their case on that, and we riding with that, so yeah, he's guilty for that. What I heard and what I saw is that a man was guilty for being extra over the top, a freakazoid. Over the top, like real talk, like out of pocket, but again, he's still going to do time, but it's up to the judge, what he's looking at, what he's facing, what's going to happen. It's up to the judge. What's going to happen? But that's the talk of the town right now. That's going to be the talk. You just look every channel you turn to, man. It's like they're talking about that all day. All the teeth, like, come on. And all they doing is just commentating, really, just giving you their opinion, like I'm giving you my opinion on what they think going to happen, on how they feel, and what they hear, and what they heard or seen, what have you. And they just giving you their opinion and how they think it should have went, could have went, and how it's going to go. And no, it never really turns out like that. Every now and then you may pull one and come get lucky and hit a nail on the head. But a lot of people is just like me commentating on something, giving you my opinion, like they're giving you their opinion and telling you this and that. You know, I've seen a few of them talking like, yeah, he's going down. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like, yo, he's going to do that. And look, well, at least the life is off the table for him now. How much time he going to get for what he got, for the charges he had? Who knows? It's light at the end of the tunnel. That's for sure. It's light at the end of the tunnel. If you got found guilty on them other charges, they're going to try to make an example out of him now. Anyway, even with the whatever, they're going to definitely try to make an example out of him on that. Example. They're going to shoot for the stars. Some people saying, you know, he can get this, he can get that. Who knows what he's going to really get until that time comes. But yeah, they denied his bail. And so he's sitting waiting. Waiting until he gets sentenced and see what's going to happen. See what's going to happen. How's everybody spending their 4th of July? What you're getting into? I know there's a carnival, I know there's a club, I know there's a bar, I know there's a cookout, I know there's a family function going on somewhere. I just hope everybody have a good time, enjoy themselves, understand like now, it's a beautiful day, tomorrow hopefully be another blessed day, and have a good time, enjoy your time with your family. Peace up. This is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. We're going to tune in, check in with y'all. Oh, I forgot. The beautiful bill been passed in the House. A lot of people going to be affected by that beautiful bill. A lot of people going to be affected by that. There's some good, there's some bad in it. We're going to see. We're going to see. A lot of people saying it's going to help the millionaires, the ones that's up there. Hey, look who's in the office. Hey, that's what you voted for. So what you expect? What you expect? They run the House, and now he's going to pass his bill. Yeah, his bill is getting the House, or pass the House. I guess the next stop is his desk, if I'm not mistaken. To sign it into law. Only thing I heard that I think I kind of like on the bill, one thing out of whatever, how many is on there, is the no tax on overtime. I think that should have been in effect a long time ago. It's crazy that they had to wait this long to get something like that for people like myself and others that work a lot of overtime. And yeah. So hopefully that right there stay in the bill, and they're supposed to be tinkering with some of the bill, changing it, but the Medicaid, a lot of people going to lose that Medicaid. It's going to affect a lot of people. That Medicaid that Medicaid will affect a lot of people. Yes, it will. It's going to affect a lot of people. Unfortunately, but they're saying that now, that if you want to keep your Medicaid, you got to work. You got to get out there and work. Hey, these are the breaks. These are the breaks. Voted for this. And I guess this is what you're going to get when you vote for this. We're going to see. Soon to come. We're going to see. Well, anyway, look, this is SP Hustle Hard. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and most importantly, please share. We're going to get back with y'all another day, another time. We're back in the building tomorrow. We're going to be around. Check us out. Tune in. Let me know what y'all think. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm in the building. Enjoying this beautiful weather, man. Beautiful. Yeah, love. Oh, just another thing. Please, everybody, keep your keep your prayers. Keep Andrew, good friend, a son of my good friend, love, son, has cancer going for chemo. Please keep him in your prayers. Send your love up that way. Send your love up. Real talk. He's a good kid. He's about to go through chemo. Please send blessings, man. Anybody, everybody, send your blessings. Send your blessings. Real talk. I had to share that. It's hard. A friend and their family is taking it kind of hard, but they're keeping their head up as they should. And Drew's keeping his head up. He's trooping. He's being a good trooper with it. He's going through it. He's standing strong and firm on his 10 toes. And yeah, you know what you gotta do. Just wish him well and keep him in your prayers. SP, hustle hard, like, subscribe, and share.